You're shopping at Aldi wrong, and it's costing you money. You'll tell friends the savings aren't real, that it's too much hassle, that Aldi isn't worth it. You're wrong. The problem isn't Aldi, it's mistakes seasoned shoppers learned to avoid years ago. Some cost you $20 per trip, others waste 30 minutes. One mistake alone explains why people give up on Aldi completely. 9 mistakes that separate Aldi amateurs from people who actually save money there. Stick around. Number 1 is the most common and the most expensive. Let's break this down. 9. Not bringing a quarter for the cart. This is the most obvious rookie mistake. You walk up to the cart corral, see the chain system, don't have a quarter. Stand there looking confused while experienced shoppers walk past you with their carts. Now you have 3 terrible options. Carry everything. Use a basket that's too small. Or go back to your car hoping you have a quarter somewhere. This is embarrassing. This is the equivalent of showing up to a pool without a swimsuit. Everyone knows you need a quarter for an Aldi cart. The cart system exists for a simple reason. It eliminates the need for employees to collect carts from the parking lot. That saves labor costs. Those savings get passed to you through lower prices. The quarter deposit ensures people return their carts to get their money back. It's brilliant. And it's been Aldi's system for decades. If you don't know about it, you haven't done minimal research. Smart shoppers keep a quarter in their car specifically for Aldi. Some keep a cart key on their keychain, a tool that unlocks carts without a quarter. Others use a quarter keeper attached to their wallet or purse. The solution is simple. Always have a quarter. Put one in your car's cup holder. Keep one in your wallet. Attach a cart key to your keys. Make this a non-issue. One Aldi employee said, "I can spot tourists and first-timers immediately. They're the ones standing at the carts looking confused. Regular customers have their quarter ready before they even park." The quarter deposit also teaches a valuable lesson. Aldi doesn't hold your hand. They expect you to figure out their systems. They reward efficiency and punish unpreparedness. Don't be the person standing at the carts looking helpless. Bring a quarter. It's literally 25 cents. If you can't manage that, you shouldn't be trusted with grocery shopping. So not having a quarter marks you as an amateur immediately. Everyone can see you don't know what you're doing before you even enter the store. And you'd think that would be enough to teach you that Aldi operates differently, that you need to pay attention and adapt. But mistake number 8 proves that some people never learn, because this next error shows a fundamental misunderstanding of Aldi's entire business model. 8. Expecting name brands. Walking into Aldi and asking where the Tide detergent is, looking for Doritos, searching for Coke products, getting frustrated when you can't find Cheerios. This is deeply stupid. This shows you have no idea what Aldi is. Aldi is a private label store. 90% of their products are Aldi exclusive brands. They don't stock Tide, Doritos, Coke, or Cheerios. They stock their own versions that are made in the same facilities, taste the same, and cost half as much. Want Tide? Buy Radiance detergent. Want Doritos? Buy Clancy's tortilla chips. Want Coke? Buy Summit Cola. Want Cheerios? Buy Millville Crispy Oats. The products are identical or superior. The branding is different. The prices are dramatically lower. This is the entire point of shopping at Aldi. Yet people walk in expecting a traditional grocery store layout with familiar brands. Then they complain Aldi doesn't have anything. No, Aldi has everything. You're just too brand loyal and inflexible to recognize it. One nutritionist explained, "Brand loyalty is manufactured through advertising. People think Tide cleans better because they've seen 10,000 commercials. The actual detergent is often made in the same factories as store brands. You're paying for marketing, not better products." Smart Aldi shoppers understand this. They stopped paying the brand tax years ago. They buy Aldi's private labels, save 50 to 70%, and get the same or better quality. The exception, Aldi does stock limited name brands, certain special buys, seasonal items, but the core inventory is private label. If you can't accept that, shop somewhere else. Don't be the person asking employees where the name brands are. It marks you as someone who doesn't understand the store's fundamental concept. It's like going to a vegan restaurant and asking where the steak is. 2 mistakes down. Both showing a complete lack of preparation and understanding. Not bringing a quarter and expecting name brands are rookie errors that announce your ignorance. But we're just getting started, because mistake number 7 combines both stupidity and inefficiency in a way that wastes everyone's time. And if you're already recognizing mistakes you've made, hit that like button and subscribe, because the errors ahead are even more embarrassing. 7. Not bringing your own bags. Aldi doesn't provide free bags. They charge for bags. Or you bring your own. Or you carry everything loose. This has been their policy forever. It's not new, it's not surprising. Yet people show up empty-handed, get to checkout, and act shocked that they have to pay for bags or pack groceries into their car loose. This is willful ignorance. Reusable shopping bags have been mainstream for 15 years. Most people have dozens sitting in their closet from various stores. But somehow, these same people walk into Aldi without bags and act like victims. The bag policy serves 2 purposes. It reduces costs that Aldi passes as savings to customers, and it reduces environmental waste. Both are positive outcomes. Smart shoppers keep reusable bags in their car trunk. Always, not just for Aldi, for all shopping. But especially for Aldi, where bags cost money and packing areas require you to bag your own groceries. People who don't bring bags face 3 bad options. Pay for bags at checkout, 10 to 25 cents each. Carry items loose to your car and bag them there using the empty boxes Aldi provides. Or make multiple trips carrying armfuls of groceries. All 3 options are worse than just bringing bags. One Aldi cashier said, "The number of people who get angry about paying for bags is hilarious. We tell them up front. The sign is posted. Bags have cost money here for years, but they act like we personally victimize them. Just bring bags." The bag situation also reveals a larger problem. People who don't plan ahead. They don't think about what shopping at Aldi requires. They just show up and expect everything to work like Kroger. Life rewards preparedness. Aldi rewards preparedness. If you can't remember to bring reusable bags that are already in your possession, you're not a strategic shopper. You're someone who drifts through life unprepared and then blames circumstances. Bring bags. Keep them in your car. This is basic adulting. If you can't manage this, you're making life harder than necessary. 3 mistakes exposed. 3 examples of people refusing to adapt to a different system. No quarter, expecting name brands, no bags, all preventable with minimal effort. But these are at least understandable mistakes for first-timers. Annoying, but forgivable ones. What's coming at number 6 is different, because this mistake shows such poor judgment and lack of observation that it's genuinely baffling. 6. Shopping during peak hours. Aldi is chaos during peak hours. Crowded aisles, long checkout lines, limited parking, picked over inventory, stressed employees, frantic shoppers, shopping Aldi during peak times, weekday evenings from 5 to 7 p.m. and Saturday afternoons is volunteering for misery. Yet people consistently shop during these times, then complain that Aldi is crowded, the lines are long, and their favorite items are sold out. Of course they are. You're shopping when everyone else shops. What did you expect? Aldi is a small format store. roughly 15,000 square feet compared to 40,000 to 60,000 square feet for traditional grocery stores. Less space means crowding is more noticeable. Aldi also runs lean staff. During peak times, they're overwhelmed. During off-peak times, shopping is pleasant and quick. The solution is obvious. Shop during off-peak hours. Weekday mornings from 8 to 11 a.m. are ideal. Early afternoon from 1 to 3 p.m. works well. Even weekday evenings after 7:30 p.m. are manageable. Wednesday mornings are perfect because that's when Aldi finds arrive. You get first pick of special items before crowds descend. Early birds get the best selection and empty aisles. One Aldi regular explained, "I used to shop Saturday afternoons. It was awful. Switched to Tuesday mornings. Same store, completely different experience. Empty aisles, no lines, all items in stock. Shopping takes 20 minutes instead of an hour." People who insist on shopping peak hours are prioritizing convenience over experience. They're choosing the worst possible time because it fits their schedule, then complaining about the predictable consequences. This is like going to Disney World on 4th of July and complaining about crowds. You chose the worst time. This is your fault. Smart shoppers adapt their schedule. They shop when Aldi is empty. They get better selection, faster checkout, and more pleasant experience. They make shopping easier, not harder. If you consistently shop Aldi during peak hours and complain about it, you're choosing suffering. Nobody feels sorry for you. Adjust your schedule or accept the crowds quietly. 4 mistakes down. 4 examples of people making shopping harder through poor planning and stubborn refusal to adapt. But these mistakes at least involve showing up to the store. They're errors of execution. What's coming at number 5 is a mistake of strategy, a fundamental misunderstanding about what Aldi sells and when you should buy it. 5. Ignoring Aldi. Aldi finds are special limited time items that appear Wednesday mornings and last 1 week or until sold out. Kitchen gadgets, home goods, seasonal items, specialty foods, random products you didn't know you needed. Some people completely ignore this section. Walk right past it. Focus only on groceries. Miss incredible deals on products that won't return for months or years. This is leaving money on the table. Aldi finds regularly include items worth double or triple what Aldi charges. Stand mixers for $70 that retail for $300. Weighted blankets for $25 that cost $200 elsewhere. Espresso machines for $80 comparable to $400 models. These aren't gimmicks. These are legitimate products at prices that make other retailers look predatory. Yet people ignore them. They think Aldi is just for groceries. They don't understand that Aldi finds is where some of the best value exists. The strategy is simple. Check the Aldi finds aisle every visit. Even if you don't need anything, look. The inventory changes weekly. You never know what will appear. Browse quickly. If something catches your attention, evaluate whether you need it. If the price seems too good, it probably is too good. Buy it. These items sell out fast. Hesitate, and they're gone. One Aldi enthusiast said, "I've furnished half my kitchen with Aldi finds. Bought a knife set, cutting boards, mixing bowls, and storage containers over 6 months. Total spent, $120. Equivalent items at Target or Bed Bath & Beyond, $400+. Ignoring Aldi finds is ignoring free money. The flip side, don't buy Aldi finds just because they're cheap. Some items are mediocre. Some don't fit your needs. The low price doesn't make bad purchases good deals. But completely ignoring the section shows a lack of strategic thinking. You're limiting yourself to groceries when Aldi offers so much more at unbeatable prices. Smart shoppers scan Aldi finds weekly. They know what's coming through Aldi's preview ads. They plan trips around high-value items. They maximize their savings across all categories, not just food. 5 mistakes exposed. 5 ways people sabotage their own shopping experience through ignorance and inflexibility. And the pattern is clear now. These mistakes come from refusing to understand how Aldi operates. People want Aldi to work like Kroger. It doesn't. Adapt or suffer. But mistake number 4 is different. Because this isn't about Aldi's systems. This is about basic food knowledge and understanding what you're buying. 4. Not checking expiration dates. Aldi's business model involves high volume and fast turnover. Products move quickly. Most items are fresh. But Aldi also sells closeout items, seasonal overstock, and products nearing expiration at deep discounts. This is part of how they keep prices low. Smart shoppers check dates every time, especially on dairy, meat, and baked goods. They verify they're getting fresh products or knowingly buy items near expiration at even better prices. Dumb shoppers grab items without checking. Get home, discover the milk expires in 2 days. Get angry at Aldi, as if Aldi forced them to buy milk without reading the date. This is personal responsibility failure. The date is printed on every package. The information is available. You chose not to look. This is your fault, not Aldi's. Aldi doesn't hide expiration dates. They're clearly visible on packaging. You have every opportunity to check before purchasing. If you don't check, you deserve whatever short-dated product you get. The smart strategy: always check dates on perishables. Milk, yogurt, cheese, meat, bread. Verify the date before putting it in your cart. If you find a product expiring soon, decide if you'll use it in time. If yes, buy it. If no, find a fresher option. Sometimes Aldi discounts soon-to-expire items with manager special stickers. These are incredible deals if you use them immediately. Meat marked down 50% that expires tomorrow is perfect if you're cooking tonight or freezing immediately. One Aldi shopper explained, "I check every date. Milk, yogurt, cheese, meat, bread. Takes 10 extra seconds. Ensures I get fresh products. Sometimes I find manager specials on meat and save huge money. Checking dates is basic shopping competence." People who don't check dates and then complain are advertising their incompetence. They're admitting they can't perform basic shopping tasks. They're blaming Aldi for their own failure to read packaging. Don't be this person. Check dates. Take responsibility for what you put in your cart. Act like an adult who can make informed decisions. 6 mistakes down. 6 ways people demonstrate poor judgment and basic incompetence. But we're transitioning now. The first 6 mistakes were about understanding and adapting to Aldi's systems. Preventable errors from ignorance or laziness. The final 3 mistakes are different. These show such poor strategic thinking that they're genuinely offensive. These are errors that waste money and opportunity even when you think you're being smart. Number 3 is something people think makes them savvy shoppers. It doesn't. It makes them fools. 3. Buying produce without inspecting quality. Aldi's produce is generally excellent, fresh, properly stored, competitively priced. The quality matches or exceeds traditional grocery stores. But Aldi produce moves fast. High volume means constant turnover. Sometimes items sit too long. Sometimes shipments include bruised or damaged produce. The difference between Aldi and other stores: Aldi expects you to inspect and select quality items yourself. They don't sort through produce for you. They put it out. You choose what meets your standards. Smart shoppers inspect every produce item before buying. Check bananas for bruises. Examine apples for soft spots. Verify peppers are firm. Select the best items available. Dumb shoppers grab whatever's on top. Don't look closely. Get home and discover bruised bananas, mealy apples, or soft peppers, then complain. Aldi produce is bad quality. No, the quality was visible at the store. You chose not to look. You grabbed items without inspection. This is your failure, not Aldi's. One produce manager from a competing store admitted, all stores receive mixed quality produce. The difference is, we pay employees to sort it. Aldi lets customers sort it themselves. If you inspect what you buy, Aldi produce is just as good. If you don't inspect, you might get inferior items. The inspection takes seconds. Pick up the banana bunch, check for excessive bruises, look at the stems, select the best bunch. Same for all produce. This isn't special Aldi knowledge. This is how you should shop for produce everywhere. But at Aldi, it's especially important because they're not pre-sorting for you. People who buy produce without inspection and complain about quality are revealing they don't know how to shop for food. They expect someone else to do the work. They want grocery shopping to be completely passive. That's not how Aldi works. Aldi rewards active, engaged shoppers. If you can't inspect produce, you don't deserve good produce. 7 mistakes exposed. 7 examples of people failing at basic shopping competence. And we're entering the final 2 now. These aren't just mistakes. These are demonstrations of such poor judgment that they border on self-sabotage. Number 2 is something people do thinking they're being efficient. They're not. They're wasting time and missing opportunities. 2. Not planning around Aldi's layout. Aldi stores have a specific layout. Produce and fresh items on the perimeter. Aisles in the center. Aldi. Find section near entrance or back. Frozen foods along one wall. Refrigerated items along another. The layout is consistent across stores. Learn one Aldi, you know them all. This predictability should make shopping faster. Yet people wander aimlessly, walk the entire store multiple times looking for items, double back repeatedly, spend 20 extra minutes because they don't understand the layout. This is inefficient and dumb. Aldi publishes store maps. The layout is logical. Categories are grouped sensibly. Spending 5 minutes learning the layout saves hours over time. Smart shoppers know exactly where everything is. They enter with a plan. They move through the store systematically. They shop efficiently and exit quickly. They know produce is first. They know bread is in the middle. They know dairy is along the back wall. They know where to find specific items without searching. One efficiency expert explained, Aldi's small format is an advantage if you know the layout. You can complete full shopping in 15 to 20 minutes. But if you wander randomly, you'll spend 45 minutes in frustration. Learn the layout once, benefit forever. The strategy, spend one trip learning the layout, walk the store methodically, note where each category is located. Mental map it. Next trip, you'll move through efficiently. Make a list organized by store layout. Group items by location. Shop systematically through each section. Don't backtrack unless necessary. People who repeatedly visit Aldi without learning the layout are choosing incompetence. They're voluntarily making shopping harder. They refuse to spend minimal effort that would save significant time. This is like refusing to learn your own neighborhood streets. Sure, you can drive aimlessly until you find things. Or you could learn the layout once and navigate efficiently forever. Don't be the person wandering Aldi confused about where things are on your 15th visit. Learn the layout. Act like someone with basic cognitive abilities. 8 mistakes down. 8 ways people demonstrate they lack the strategic thinking necessary to shop effectively at Aldi. And everything, not bringing a quarter, expecting name brands, forgetting bags, shopping peak hours, ignoring fines, not checking dates, not inspecting produce, not learning layout, all of it builds to this one mistake. The number one error people make at Aldi isn't about systems or knowledge, it's about mindset. It's a fundamental attitude that guarantees failure regardless of everything else you do correctly. 1. Complaining about Aldi's differences instead of adapting. This is it. The stupidest, most self-defeating mistake Aldi shoppers make. Complaining that Aldi isn't like other stores. Getting angry about the quarter deposit, the bring your own bags policy, the private labels, the limited selection. Expecting Aldi to change to accommodate you instead of adapting to how Aldi operates. This mindset guarantees misery. You walk into a store specifically designed to operate differently from traditional grocers. Then you complain it's different. You want it to be Kroger. It's not Kroger. That's the entire point. Aldi's differences are features, not bugs. The quarter deposit keeps labor costs down. The bag policy reduces waste and costs. The private labels eliminate brand tax. The limited selection increases efficiency. Every inconvenience exists for a reason. Every difference enables lower prices. Complaining about these differences is complaining about the source of your savings. Smart shoppers understand this. They adapt. They bring quarters. They bring bags. They embrace private labels. They learn the system. They shop efficiently. They save money while enjoying the experience. Dumb shoppers fight the system. They complain constantly. They want Aldi to become a traditional grocery store. They don't understand that would eliminate everything that makes Aldi valuable. One retail analyst explained, Aldi's model works because they eliminated unnecessary costs. Every traditional grocery store feature they don't have. Bag boys, cart collectors, extensive staff, name brands, represents cost savings passed to customers. Complaining about missing features is demanding higher prices. The German retail philosophy behind Aldi emphasizes efficiency and value over convenience and coddling. They expect customers to do minor tasks, return carts, bag groceries, bring containers, in exchange for dramatically lower prices. This is a fair trade. You do small tasks. You save massive money. If you're unwilling to perform basic functions, you don't deserve the savings. People who constantly complain about Aldi being different are revealing a deeper problem. Inflexibility, inability to adapt, expecting the world to accommodate them rather than adjusting to circumstances. This mindset fails everywhere, not just at Aldi. Life requires adaptation. Markets reward flexibility. Success comes from understanding systems and operating within them effectively. Aldi is a test. Can you adapt to a different system to gain substantial benefits? Or will you complain and demand everything conform to your expectations? Most people fail this test. They want savings without effort. They want efficiency without adaptation. They want someone else to do the work. Aldi doesn't work for these people. Not because Aldi is flawed, because these people are. Don't be this person. Don't complain about Aldi's differences. Adapt, learn, embrace the system, or shop somewhere else and pay double. The choice is yours, but if you choose to shop Aldi and complain about it, you're advertising to everyone that you're too inflexible and incompetent to benefit from one of the best retail values available. Do these things, and Aldi becomes one of the best shopping experiences available. Fail to do them, and you'll continue struggling while complaining that Aldi doesn't work. The choice is yours, but now you know. Ignorance is no longer an excuse. Make these mistakes going forward, and you're choosing to be dumb. Check out the video on your screen. We're revealing the best and worst times to shop at every major grocery store next. Because timing is everything when it comes to getting the best selection and avoiding crowds.